stars Kerry Washington and Tony Goldwyn tried to cool off their sizzling affair, but it looks like they just can't stay away from each other. Take a look.
I asked Nellie for a divorce. Listen to me. Whatever's wrong, we'll fix it. Don't say you're marrying Edison. Not yet, just wait, okay? Whatever's wrong, we'll fix it. Just say you'll wait for me. Liv. Say you'll wait for me.
Please welcome Kerry Washington and Tony Goldwyn. Show. I love your bangs.
It is a love fest. Oh
Should you be having that conversation on a landline? I know, really. That goes cell phone.
Can I ask, are those Michelle Obama's bangs?
Wow.
Chicken or the egg?
They're not cute. Well, you know, I would never take credit for any. I mean, I think bangs are in. I'll just say that.
Yes.
Bangs are in, and stylish ladies are gravitating toward them.
I have to say, we're sitting here amongst family because Shonda Rhimes created your show and your show.
Shondaland takeover.
That's right. Shonda!
It's so great, and we were just on your set because we had the added scene that we had to shoot, and I was so just in love with that environment. The people that you guys work with, the environment that you establish as actors, it's just phenomenal, and it shows on the show. You can see it, it clicks, its chemistry is beautiful. And we're all attached to Whoopi at the hip a little bit because we've all worked with her, which I think is just crazy.
Kind of crazy, isn't it?
I just said to Whoopi, everyone that comes on the show has worked with her. She has been with a lot of people.
Take it however you like.
Well, she was. She really hot stuff now. It's hot up here. Okay?
We're going to go down some memory lanes in a few minutes, but I want to talk about that now because, first of all, everyone loves Scandal. Second, and talk about chemistry. Your two characters, I mean, you know, the political fixer in you and the president in you. I don't know how you're going to fix the mess if they end up getting back together. How are you going to make that smooth, nice and smooth in Washington, ma'am?
Well, luckily, we don't have to write it. We just kind of show up, and we have no idea what's going to happen in the season. As you know, in Shondaland, you do not get an idea of what's going to happen.
You know you're going to get together.
We have no idea. We just go week to week. It's part of why we love live tweeting with our fans when people watch the show, because you guys are so shocked and outraged, and you love it and you hate it, and we feel all those same feelings when we're reading it. So we really know we never know what's coming week to week.
You know, it's so funny because Scandal is such a guilty addiction of a lot of people.
Don't be guilty.
Girl, well, you know, first
Let
of all,
go of the guilt.
You know,
It's good. It's good for you.
my husband now, we love the scenes. We sit there and we don't miss an episode. But Tony, do you model, because you played the president, do you model anything after any of our presidents, any of your character?
Not specifically. There were.
Come on,
I watched a lot of Clinton and a lot of Obama. No,
He said Clinton and Obama.
Clinton and Obama. I've studied them because for having nothing to do with what Joy just said. No, because they're both amazing speakers, like rock star speakers.
Okay.
And both of them, and I thought especially Clinton, had this ability to be talking to 10,000 people and make each person feel like he's talking directly to you.
Yes.
And both of those men have such big-heartedness to them, and I wanted Fitz to have that quality.
What about John Kennedy?
Maybe you know, people compared it a lot to him, but I didn't end up. You know, that's such another era in a funny way, and he's so iconic that I didn't go back there.
Yeah. Kerry, I have to tell you, there's a young man, and I can't think of his real name, who I love, but he's the one that's discovers that he actually didn't shoot the president, and there's a whole... What is his name? The actor that plays...
Guillermo
Diaz. He's brilliant. Isn't he brilliant?
Yeah.
Everyone called me. He's really so great. And, you know, this is one one of the things that I love about working on the show. It's like being in an amazing theater company. We really root for each other. We come in on days that we're not working to watch each other do scene work. We rehearse at lunch breaks. We're always emailing and calling each other.
Anyway.
I will say,
We get together on weekends and watch the
we get
shows
together on the weekends. Like, we don't see each other enough all week long. We get together and watch episodes together. It's a family.
I'm sure you guys do the same thing, but
But for Guillermo,
cultish group.
we all were so heartbroken, and that episode when Guillermo and Huck's character, you know, is being abused, and he's such a brilliant
He's
actor.
fabulous. I just loved him. Sorry, Cher.
You know, I just want to change it up a little bit because you were in a film that I love, Django Unchained. And Quentin Tarantino's film, it's Oscar nominated, and you were with Jamie Foxx, with Christoph Waltz, Leonardo DiCaprio, and you said you were playing the role of Broomhilda, who was Jamie Foxx's character, his wife. Now, you said when you did the film that it changed you.
Yeah.
How did that film change you?
Yeah, you know, waking up every day for 9 months, which is how long it took us to shoot the film, and having to put myself in the mindset of a woman who at the time was considered by our own Constitution to be 3/5 of a person, to be a fraction of a human being, somebody who had to live in such a state of violence and brutality. It really transformed me because I had more gratitude than I've ever had before for my ancestors who survived those conditions or who died in those conditions. And, you know, it's funny, there were some days that were so tough that Jamie Foxx would actually lean over to me and say, "How are you doing, Olivia?" He would call me my name from Scandal, almost as a reminder to say, it's safe for you to go to this place of such pain because you also have the privilege of playing a woman at the opposite end of the spectrum. You know, in some ways, Olivia Pope is the answer to Broomhilda's prayers of what might be possible. You know? Absolutely.
Heroine girl. You like iconically become the heroine of all generations. That's what I like. You do that. You bounce between those two worlds so beautifully.
But you know what I love is that both of these women and all of our characters on the show, that's the thing that really has drawn such great actors to this show, is that none of these characters are perfect. And none of us are actors who are drawn to kind of playing perfect people. People are complicated. People are messy. And our characters on the show, you know, you never know who to trust, who to believe. You never know who's good, who's bad. And that's real. You know, that's real life. That's the fun stuff for us as actors.
I want to talk about some fun stuff. And I said we were going down memory lane. 1990, was it, Ghost? What was the year of that? You and Tony working together. I gotta take a look. Take the trip with me.
All right, check. Just give me the check.
Oh, no.
Out of this, Molly! Get out of this, Molly! Get off of me! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I gave it away.
You're lying to me. Don't lie to me! The check.
Exactly the same.
Yes,
Except I gotta get that hair back.
I have now 2 whoopies.
How is it that you're so wonderful at playing a bad guy, and yet you just make us love you? How do you do that? How do you craft that in your characters?
I don't have a good answer for that. I think just by trying to make make him human. I mean, actually, when I got cast in Ghost, Jerry didn't want to hire me because he said I was too sympathetic.
Me either.
And I'd never played a bad character. I mean, I was brand new, but you saying
he didn't want to hire me. He said people would be taken out of the film as soon as they saw me.
Oh, okay, well.
It was crazy.
Wow.
He said they would want me to go to life in prison but not get killed. Well, if I played him like a nice guy.
You proved him wrong. You proved him wrong. You know, we want to thank you both. You're so talented. We love you, Kerry and Tony. Scandal airs Thursday nights at 10 p.m. right here on ABC. You know where to find it. We'll be right back.